Hi everyone, welcome to Live Your Happy 365. As always, it's such an honor and I'm so grateful to be able to get on here every single day and share the Course in Miracles workbook lesson with you. And today we are on workbook lesson number 196. It can be but myself I crucify. And one of the things I really love about this lesson is the sense of responsibility that it reflects to us, the importance of that responsibility, the responsibility of our thoughts is what I mean, the responsibility of our experience, not being a victim of what is occurring outside, be it a person, place, or thing. This lesson is reminding us that we are responsible for our own suffering. There, we are responsible for our own crucifixion. Nothing outside of us ever crucifies us, even though it seems like it does. And I feel that it's very powerful when we understand that we are responsible for our experience. We suffer less, and we also wake up more to the truth of our reality, which is love. When we start to take more and more responsibility, we're not at the effect of things, so we are living in this world in a very different way. And not only is that extremely beneficial to ourselves, but it's also beneficial to the sonship, beneficial to our brothers and sisters, because when we get our projections off, our post-its that we have put on people outside of us, it's actually heals us, because we recognize that there really isn't anything wrong with the world. There isn't anything wrong with anything outside of us. Nothing at all. It's just in our minds, we can't stand this crazy guilt, this upset we have, this belief that we are separated from God, and it comes from beliefs, it comes from thoughts, guys, so that's where the cause is. And then we can't handle that guilt because of that separation, and then we're like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and put it on Pepito, Juanita, Bob, Joe Schmo, whoever it is, Geico, I have no idea, Gecko. Let's just put it out there so I don't have to deal with it, right? 5 says, the dreary, hopeless thought that you can make attacks on others and escape yourself has nailed you to the cross. Every time I believe that something or somebody has done something to me outside, I nail myself to the cross. And it sure does feel that way, doesn't it? Such is the form of madness you believe if you accept the fearful thought that you can attack another and be free yourself. So the ego would say that if we attack our brother, we are free. If we let go of our guilt onto our brother, we are free. We don't have to deal with it. And it's not true. The more that we attack our brother and we put our rejections out there, we suffer. And it's an unconscious thing that we do, but we believe that we're going to be free from our suffering by projecting it. But it's on the contrary. Every time we project our guilt, every time we are at the effect of what's happened, or we are playing victimization, something's really happening to us, somebody's doing something to us, we are in hell. We are crucifying ourselves in a very nasty, crazy way, in a very destructive way. So it's very powerful to know that it is what you're thinking and believing that is giving you your experience. And when you are not taking responsibility for that experience and you're believing you're at the effect of things, you are crucifying yourself. It says here on paragraph 7 on the bottom, you cannot perceive that it is but your thoughts that bring you fear, and your deliverance depends on you. And the paragraph before that, it says, until this shift has been accomplished. So it says here, from there you can at least consider if you want to go along this painful path, right? Until the shift has been accomplished, you cannot perceive that it is but your thoughts that bring you fear, and your deliverance depends on you. Until you really have willingness, until you're really ready to look at this, until you're ready to take responsibility that you do crucify yourself and that nobody outside can do anything to you, until you do that, you will not be able to perceive that your thoughts are what bring you fear. You will not be able to recognize that it's your thoughts, because you are believing that your thoughts are true, hence you're projecting. So in the projection, there's no way for you to be able to recognize that you're not the story. So what we need to do is to have big willingness to question our thoughts, to question our fears, and that's what this lesson is teaching us, just to question our fears, to really realize, are they really real or not? Like, what is going on here? Get really honest. And then we start to become released, and we start to have the experience of freedom. Then I'll just finish here with this paragraph here, 12. It says, there is no thought of God that does not go with you to help you reach that instant, and to go beyond it quickly, surely, and forever. When the fear of God is gone, there is no obstacle that still remains between you and the holy peace of God. How kind and merciful is the idea we practice. Give it welcome, as you should, for it is your release. It is indeed but your mind can try to crucify. Yet your redemption too will come from you. So it comes from us. You know, the crucifixion comes from us, and the awakening comes from us. So that's the good news. So today, let's do our part. Let's do our part to resurrect and no longer crucify ourselves by what we're thinking and believing. And bless our brothers and sisters in Christ's vision, and know that they're giving us everything we need so that we can wake up to our true reality, which is love and happiness. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you got any value from it, please like and subscribe and share your comment. It's much appreciated. Have a beautiful day filled with love and light. Until next time. Choo choo.